Every Saturday, I get together with you and we spotlight something in the 757 or a particular business or someone that was brought to my attention through the internet or whatever it may have been. But have you ever have you ever experienced being helped out by a superhero? Man, I got a story to tell you right after this. So, I am, of course, Calibus Ran, and yesterday I'm at the shop and I get locked out. I kid you not. Um, as I'm coming back with my food in hand, I noticed in the parking lot that there's this car that has the license plate that says First Avenger on it. The hood of the car has the Captain America shield, and I've seen it before. Okay, and I'm like, man, is that Captain America? So he's like, hey man, guy not in there? I'm like, no, I am the guy. I'm supposed to be in there, but I'm locked out. So Cap comes over. He's like, well, maybe if you tap it, or and I'm like, okay, and we're sitting there trying to figure this thing out. And out of, I don't know, he's like, well, maybe if you tap it kind of hard here, and he takes out his little pocket knife and he tap 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 tap. My name. We look at each other in amazement. I'm back inside. Captain America saves the day. Why am I telling you all this? Because the East Coast Alliance of Cosplayers. This group does so much for the Hampton Roads community. It is a nonprofit organization. And it was brought to my attention that they don't get enough attention. Uh, they make, at least in Hampton Roads, situations a lot better for those in need. Cap and Black Widow and his crew go out to the houses for Christmas, and I mean, they do all kinds of things for the community. Now, this man to me embodies the spirit of what it means to be a superhero. And he had once said that he's not looking for anti-heroes, he was looking for heroes. You know what I mean? And I was kind of like, wow, well, most of my heroes, and I would have to say Batman is an anti-hero. Um, as much as you want to put him in the, I mean, he doesn't kill, but he's pretty brutal. You know what I mean? Wolverine is an anti-hero. Um, Although we have this classic thing with Batman, you know what I'm saying. But anyway, and I thought about joining the group. You know what I mean? But I don't have a cosplay that 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 I'm really comfortable with besides my Star Wars cosplay or my Star Trek cosplay. But anyway, I digress. Here's what I'm trying to tell you guys. Look at this. They did toy drives. And this is for this year. They were doing a toy drive for this year. Um, but this is an iconic picture, I thought. East, the East Coast Alliance of Cosplayers, guys. This is where you want to hook up with your hero costume and follow a good example of doing good in the community. Again, he does not get This group does not get the praise it needs, because I've seen live video of him knocking on a door, helping out people who weren't going to have a Christmas. You can call them up for events. They do events. He has a whole squad that comes out there. It's not just him and Black Widow. There's a whole squad of people that come out and do these things. To be honest with you, this is what I would love to see the Priory do. To get to that level where, we're being asked to come out to an event to do something like that. But again, this is the type of thing that our community needs, because we don't have enough of that. We just don't. We don't have enough of that. We don't have enough of community for, other than conventions. When we get together for conventions, it's always about community. But outside of that, he's trying to make a difference. And, he needs to be recognized for that. They all need to be recognized for that. It's just one of those things, that with fandom being the way it is, the negative stuff always getting the attention. What about the positive stuff? What about those people that take out of their pocket to give out to the fans, to give out to the people that, don't have? This is that group. This is that group. I would love to see the Priory get to this point, but this is definitely that group. And he came to my rescue yesterday, and I'm I can't say I gotta say I'm amazed. I got to talk with him for a good length of time, and the man was on point. So with that being said, guys, I want to thank you for joining me. Please look up the East Coast Alliance of Cosplayers. Sorry about that, Cap. Stumbled a little bit. And I'm telling you, you won't be sorry. Check them out. If you can donate sometimes to whatever they're doing, please do that. Before something happens to the point where, he doesn't want to or can't do this anymore because he doesn't have the support. This group needs your support. This group is important to the fandom. We need more people like them. So, with that being said, I am Calibus Rand. Thank you for joining me here on the Portal Room. Cap, take us out.